Ugh.
Hello, hello. We're back from
Oh,
the dead.
yeah, so,
Literally.
Literally.
despite our Christmas session being catastrophic, we're back. Um, Christmas session never happened. That was a dream. We all love that fucking excuse, right?
Yeah, that was a really bad dream.
A really bad dream. But you guys awake to find that Corwin and Marco left sometime in the night.
Oh fuck.
Their their stuff is almost all gone, except for the shield and the wand of cure wounds.
Well
So
then. I think Faye would awake very slowly, hoping that it was a dream, but wasn't really sure.
just wake up shivering.
Kinda, yeah.
Kresk, any comments on your missing party members?
No.
No, just good riddance. Not a care in the world that they might be dead.
Wonder where they went.
How about Duke?
Duke is still there. If Duke is alive.
Yeah. He's waking up slowly.
Those guys put your camp back together or away. You hear some laughs over from the gate. Some haha dance and do a jigs and the laughing of the madcaps that you remember, well, the red caps and the madcaps from the gate that you remember when you came in. And you look over to see Rhea and some other fellow in a red cloak come in through the gate.
I'll look in surprise as Rhea goes through the gate.
Just
Does she notice us yet?
nope, they're kind of just walking in, just scanning. Haven't noticed anything in particular. Rhea's still kind of like squeamish about the little red caps.
I'll stand up and wave and hope she notices me.
She notices you and she tugs on the man's arm and points.
Hey guys, it's Rhea.
She saunters, kind of jogs up to you guys.
Hey Rhea, what are you doing here?
She explains to you that she wanted to be helpful to the Flaming Fist, but she just kept getting underfoot. And so Alder ended up sending her back to you guys. But she learned some tricks from the priest.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I I learned some cleric spells,
Nice.
so I can be of assistance, even when I'm not chopping off heads.
Always helpful.
And who's this you brought along with you, Rhea?
That's Ryder. Come on, introduce yourself.
How you doing? I'm Ryder Grimshaw. I'm here to make sure Rhea makes it home in one piece.
And what exactly do you do, Ryder?
Well, ma'am, I murder things for the military.
What he means is he's a man with a particular set of skills that he's acquired over a very long career.
Sounds like that's gonna be real useful.
Nods in agreement.
So, what's your situation report? Looks like you're missing 2 people from the original group that we were told we'd find here. What happened?
Good question.
We woke up and they were gone.
Assassin.
You were accosted by assassins?
Pure speculation.
What she said.
Ryder grunts.
I think they may have signed a devil pact and went along with devils.
You had the same dream?
Wait, you had it too? It was really cold.
It was scary.
Yeah, it was kind of a dream, and they kind of went along with devils and killed people.
Did you guys die too?
Yeah.
I lean into Rhea. Rhea, I think your companions may have suffered from poisoning.
Faye's black eyes just look at you like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know cure poison yet. So we'll just hope they get over it.
I sigh. I suppose we work with what we have.
Should we catch them up to speed on what we're tasked with?
Feel free.
Oh boy. Give me a second to pull up my notes. So we met with Mad Maggie. She has a dream machine for Lulu, but it's broken. We were tasked with grabbing some items in order to fix the dream machine, and they are providing us with a lift, essentially rides to go and get it. I think it was like 5 or 6 items, right?
4 items.
4. Yeah, 4
The
items.
cog box, the heartstone, the sand, and the last,
Pistons.
the pistons.
And we were sleeping it off before traveling out on those double-ridden machines. Did I miss anything?
Pretty much covers it.
Cool. I guess we should introduce ourselves. We didn't really introduce ourselves. Ryder, I'm Faye Laris. And she
Nice
holds
to
up
meet
her hand.
He shakes it firmly.
I'm Duke. Duke O'Malley. Nice to meet you.
And I'm Krusk.
He's our holiest of warriors.
Well, it's nice to meet you all, and well met, Krusk.
May Torm bless you.
Dead.
I grin wryly under my helmet. Thanks.
Have you guys had breakfast?
Is it morning?
Is it more?
Asks Rhea.
I don't know. I can't tell.
Like it's morning, whatever you want.
We just woke up.
So yeah, since you've woken up, have you eaten?
I think we had lunch.
How long have we been asleep?
Oh God.
Should we head back to the weird bird people?
In the tank shed with your rides.
Yep. It's okay. I know the way. Duke starts walking.
We shouldn't leave this shield here.
I'm not touching it.
And Faye, would you grab the wand at least?
Sure. Felix, can I have the stats on that one?
Fuck. Corbin had the fucking. Did he save it?
I think he was keeping track of the uses too.
Yeah. I will get that to you when I figure it out.
Sure. It's just called a wand of healing, right?
Wand of Cure Light Wounds.
Cure light wounds.
Did he really only have... Oh, right. He was marking the charges off. Last session. When he dumped a bunch of them.
Yep. Well, they were dumped in the dream, right? So does it still
Right.
count?
No. Alright, we'll just call it 30 charges.
Okay. Resource.
I guess I'll grab the shield. Maybe we can use it for something later.
Let you know that it's demented, I guess?
Possessed?
Possessed, yes, possessed would be a better word.
Let's see if I can find the note on that too.
So you may hear something in your head.
I don't want to pick up the shield.
It looks like that.
Ooh, I kind of want to pick up the shield. I wouldn't even use it, but that's
It's
awesome.
got a celestial lord in it. Or
No.
being named Gargith the Pit Lord.
I'm not celestial.
Definitely not.
What opposite? It wants to be here.
Not celestial.
It's not celestial.
That's what I wrote.
It is the exact opposite.
Out of
It's,
character, was this a negative thing or a plot point where I should be taking this shield with us?
Miles plot point.
I'll
Not
just-
integral, but interesting. It's a shield that is the prison of the pit fiend.
Duke is actually going to walk over to the shield, tie a rope around it, and then start dragging it behind himself.
It's a +1 shield with fire resistance. So it's pretty good.
Does anybody use shields?
Not
Rusk could.
Krusk,
Rhea
and
could.
Krusk doesn't really.
Krusk likes his big hammer.
Yeah, I mean, I dual wield, but I'll just sling it.
No, it's fine. Duke has tied a rope around it and is dragging it behind him.
I could essentially.
Is
pick
it
up, but I
something
couldn't
that
actually, like,
Krusk
flip
could
it.
strap to his back and
Yeah,
get
that's
a
what I was
little bit of
thinking.
protection?
No.
Maybe. No.
Dude, you hear a voice in your head. Pick me up. This is humiliating.
The Duke's fur starts to stand up on edge, and he's like, "Oh, look! The shield's talking again! I'm just gonna go. Hell, I'm not even touching you!"
The Tabaxi. I lean into Rhea. The Tabaxi's dragging a shield and talking to itself. Your friends seem well met, but quirky to say the least.
He whispers, "Yeah, quirky's a good word for it."
I chuckled to myself.
I know I couldn't use it, but could I pick it up and like strap it on my backpack or something?
You can absolutely tie it to your pack.
I'll go ahead and do it. I'm already dealing with one demon.
I have some concerns about what I've rolled into.
What?
Rhea was there when I had the dream, wasn't she?
Well, this is double funny because for my character, I'm not role playing. I have no idea what you guys have done up to this point. I'm genuinely, my character and I am learning at the exact same time what has been happening in this campaign. So,
Because I always play with a headset, so he only hears what I say.
Yeah, I think Rhea was there when I had the awful dream and gained the traits.
That we still don't know fully about.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Faye has dark eyes. She received gifts from a black dragon god that is unnamed.
Shadow Dragon.
Yeah, Shadow Dragon. And she has shadow spells now to go along with it.
okay.
She has yet to have another dream, but it's a possibility. You never know. Yeah. So I will take the shield, I guess, and strap it to my backpack.
Trying to figure out what non-proficiency with shields would look like in game. And essentially, it means no spells, disadvantage on all attacks, and ability checks. So,
I mean, I can actually use it. Like, I'm sure at some point I will trade off attack for defense, I would think.
Rhea can also use it. She is a fighter, and her fighting style is versatile as fuck.
Well, until Rhea Kreskin Rider makes a decision, I will hold on to it.
That's fine. Oh, I said that to GM. What the fuck? That's Rhea's fighting style.
Nice. Okay, so should we head out?
Well, it seems like Duke has walked off to the Tink Shed without you all.
Oh, shit.
I said he was leading the way.
Shit. Fail, run to catch up.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, Minner's like, who's the Wizard of Oz?
No idea.
Always.
Krask, you coming?
Yeah.
Cool.
I thought I saw his fallen Duke.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't hear that. I'm sorry.
I also didn't hear that.
Just Rhea and Ryder.
I kind of trail along, scanning the surroundings as we go.
It all looks like hell.
So Duke gets to the Tink Shed first, and the bird people point her towards the two rides that they've prepared. One is the, what do they call it? Fuck. I think it's a Tormentor. It's this little dune buggy one up here.
We don't
And-
see anything besides the to be continued screen.
Oh right, I'm fucking playing around on this screen by myself. That explains why
Yeah.
no one's moved to anything.
So you're playing with yourself?
Yep, essentially. It's the Devil's Ride, which is the little motorcycle, and the Tormentor, which is the dune buggy.
I think me and Krusk said that we were at the beginning going to ride the Doom buggy.
So the dune buggy can fit 4.
I meant the motorcycle, and everybody else was going to ride at the Doom buggy.
The motorcycle fits 2.
Yes.
And this is the one that we were working on previously. Before stuff happened. Right?
No.
No?
No, it was this one.
Okay.
And you're getting the one that you helped fix.
Okay.
Duke's going to look at Krusk. So are you driving, or am I driving?
How's the seat arranged
It looks like the
on the
person-
motorcycle?
It looks like there's one here and then one here, right?
So the driver is essentially mostly in that metal cage. And the passenger is the seat that's visible.
Oh, it's definitely a Duke's driving and Krusk sitting on the back.
Oh, this is going to be great.
Way too great for Krusk.
Duke is already like running towards it and is sitting on it. All right, let's go, guys.
You hear like a thunking noise inside of the bigger ride, the dune buggy.
I'm gonna bang on the top of it to make sure nothing's inside.
You hear Lulu's faint voice. Let me out of here!
Did we forget Lulu this whole time?
I'm gonna try and find a latch to open the door, which I'm assuming is like I don't know, where it's like sitting on top and it rises up. Is that right? I don't know.
Zoom in, get a better look at this. Yeah, it's like a hatch.
Yeah, that's
On
what
the
it
front.
sounds like.
Pop it open and Lulu goes, "Oh, fresh-ish air.
I'm sorry, Lulu. I didn't know you were still here.
The Kenku just left me in there.
Oh.
I took a nap and then everyone was gone."
Oh.
What a coincidence, us two.
A tank with a child, and I do not think that's standard issue.
It's a little like winged elephant.
This is Lulu.
Yeah, okay. That's
Yeah, it's still a child, kind of.
Isn't she old?
Yes, she's very old. But as we experienced with Mad Maggie, I'm very bad with old lady voices.
That's okay.
And I think it's more fun to do a child voice.
True.
So the Kenku come over and they show you how to like get in and open the doors and how to fuel up the tank with Demon Ichor. This has been modified from the other ones that run on souls. But you can still amp them up with soul coins
Oh,
in case of emergency.
which we don't have very much of.
No.
The currency trade rate's crap here. Okay, who's the better driver?
Anyone have proficiency in land vehicles?
I'm a 16-year-old mage. 13-year-old mage.
I'm sure I've hotwired my fair share.
13-year-old sorceress. I have never even thought of driving.
I mean, I think Krusk has proficiency with water vehicles. Because of his sailor background that we've never really talked about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it hasn't become useful yet, right?
I don't know if you know, but water and land are two different things.
I don't know. The land is sand. It's kind of just like
Solid water.
solid water. Yeah.
That's true.
Is
It's like hard snow, which is it's water, kind of.
Sand is just the absence of water, just like snow is frozen water. It's
Okay,
fine.
let's find the one that looks like a boat with a sail and try to get it to sail across the sand.
There's no. There doesn't appear to be any vehicles that match that description.
All right, I'm useless then.
Can Faye test drive to make sure she can actually drive, or does Ryder or Rhea want to drive?
Probably should just let Ryder drive, huh?
I can try to fumble my way through it.
The Kenku point out how to operate it.
Yeah, I can drive.
Lulu, you're with us.
It's just like a bigger catapult, probably.
With spikes on the end.
Okay, so the Tormentor has a harpoon launching station, which is the Tormentor is the dune buggy.
Okay.
We'll talk about vehicle combat at a later time.
what?
Oh shit. So where are we going first? To the traveling town thingy?
Nice. Yeah, I mean it's up to you guys, right?
I honestly don't remember.
You guys
The
I have to
combat's on
find
the
the-
Modron ship, right? Which is the traveling town or whatever.
We can find the Emporium.
right, that's what
That's what it is.
you're talking about, the Emporium.
Or we could try and go to the Fire Plains. Or we can try and go to the Warlord. He's in the mountains. Forge Master, I think his name was. Colossia or something like that. And I still don't understand why we have to go to a special place to get special sand. Because there's a lot of sand on the ground.
Lulu mentions it's the black obsidian sand, not this sand that gets in my wings and she flaps them like a way that's like reminiscent of a man shaking out his leg.
Tell me about it. It's everywhere in my fur.
I too hate sand. It's coarse and it gets in everything.
Feels weird on my scales. The Emporium?
Sure, we just have to track it down.
I'll ask the Kenku where the last time it was seen, if they know anybody who's seen it recently.
The Kenku don't get out much.
Maybe we could go to the well and ask around?
Sure.
Is there like keys for these machines, or do they just go?
They just kind of like turn a crank.
Okay.
And it backfires like a 50-year-old truck.
Oh, okay. I guess if anyone wants to tag along, I'll head on to the well and ask around to see if anyone's seen the Emporium.
Makes sense to me.
And, grab a bite to eat for myself and Greywing while I'm at it.
At the well, while asking around, you come across a pair of imps throwing darts with their tails at a dartboard. They just continually miss the board. They just have awful aim, and every time they miss, they just take another drink.
Oh.
And one goes, "Yeah, I think the last time I thought it was it. No, I don't remember." And the other one backs him over the head. He goes, "Don't you remember? It was the other side of the fire."
Other side of the fire.
Did you just try it and say other side of the fire?
Yeah, the other side of the plains of fire.
So we have to go over the plains of fire.
But I mean, you could go around it, I guess.
Do you know how to go through it?
Yeah, you just go through and you dodge the fire gouts when they pop up.
Dodge the fire. Right. That just makes so much sense. I just didn't think about that because I'm not fucking fireproof.
I'll gently pat Duke on the head.
As you yell at it, the imp is like about to throw its dart and it drops it and it like falls between your feet. He goes, "Oops." And just goes invisible and runs away. You hear the little flapping as it disappears.
I'll reach down and pick up the dart and hand it back to the other imp.
And it just kind of puts it back down on the counter with its tail.
Okay, so the plans. The map is ever changing, so it's kind of hard to figure out where stuff is, right?
Kind of.
Great. I mean, yeah, we can try.
Well, we kind of have to go towards the fire plains anyway, because Aldrich the tanker is there, and we gotta, do that.
Yeah.
He has the other, possible... I think it was the Astral Pistons, if I remember.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Alright. So, everybody ready?
You're riding out of town on your devil's ride and
Vroom, vroom, vroom.
winter. You're vroom vrooming?
Vroom, vroom.
All right.
So the one will be Ryder, Rhea, myself, and Lulu. Yeah. Shit, it's a tiny map. So that's the city, right? The floating city.
No, we're going to the floating city. Well, it's not floating,
The
it's
city.
more roaming with legs.
Well, I'm saying this is like,
That's
city.
Elturel.
yeah.
It's like chained to the river Styx and is being pulled in slowly, and then there's the companion, which is the black orb that's just shooting lightning down at random intervals.
Yeah.
So feel free to travel in any direction. I don't know if you guys can control that red orb.
Nope.
No?
Well, it would be the two driving, picking a
Right.
direction, right?
Oh, yeah. Feel free. This is a hex map. Feel free to travel in any of the 6 directions at your will. Not like, so you can't cross the river unless you find a way to cross the river.
How big is the river?
It is.
Yeah.
That's a great question. Quite wide in some places, but it narrows and there are islands. But you can see like off in the distance, there's like little like rowboats. They're taking people across.
So you lied to me. I can't go in any direction.
Well, you can. You just, if you go in the river, I should explain this. The river Styx has mind-wiping effects, which is why Lulu is very confused
That's
because
right.
she spent
Lulu went
an
in the river.
extended time in the river. So swimming is not advisable.
Well, I guess go down then.
South.
Yes.
Oh. What is that?
That is I-5.
What?
Which is that one. Okay.
This looks like fire.
Does it
It
have black sand?
is. Hold on.
Okay.
Tree-like growths cluster along the shoreline of a lake of bubbling black goo. Each growth is formed from the same ichor as the lake and has writhing, membranous sacs budding from its limbs. 5 bearded fiends heap coals around the trunk of one of the trees. As they hurl more coals onto the pyre, 4 of their number cruelly poke and tease the 5th member of their group.
Oh.
Dude, should we just ignore it?
What is it again? I didn't catch it all.
Any of it?
Much of it.
Alright, tree-like growths cluster along the shoreline of a lake of bubbling black goo. Each growth is formed from the same ichor as the lake, and has writhing membranous sacs budding from its limbs. 5 bearded fiends heap coals around the trunk of one of the trees. As they hurl more coals onto the pyre, 4 of their number cruelly poke and tease the 5th member of their group.
Do we want to kill the devils, or go try to talk to them, or ignore them altogether?
Would you say we're sufficiently lost yet?
Can we still see the city behind us?
It is no. Each hex
I
is
don't-
40 miles across.
I don't feel like we're really lost. We haven't really gone far enough to be lost.
I suppose we could inquire as to what they're doing and stretch our legs. Perhaps they have information that could benefit us in our journey.
It's a good possibility. They could also just try and kill us, though.
Not if we kill them first.
True.
I like the furry one.
He is a character.
I could send the Echo in and see if they attack it. Just walk it up there. And, we'll find out if they're friendly or not. I'm sure Ryder's confused about me saying the Echo.
I kind of give you a quizzical look.
They notice you driving up, obviously. And they bark warnings about not disturbing their work.
Would we hear that over the sound of the death engine?
Sure.
They're quiet hybrids. You can't hear
Can,
crap.
can, can we yell loud enough that they can hear us back?
Yes.
What is it you guys are doing?
Purging demon spawn. One of them yells back. There's a map.
Map! It's a map. It's a map. Shit. I'm drawing lines and shit.
So it is over there.
Why are y'all messing with your buddy?
He thinks the abyssal chickens are cute.
What's an abyssal chicken?
Are they cute?
No!
That thing looks scary as fuck. What are you talking about?
He thinks they deserve to live.
Why don't they?
They're demon spawn.
Ah, that's right.
Makes sense. Yep, I'm following now.
So why don't you just leave him?
Compassion is unacceptable.
I don't know what to do, guys.
I'm all for hard work and discipline, but one shouldn't lambast one in their own unit. It's bad for morale.
I don't think
So-
they care about morale too much.
Well, they're demons. I'm going to impose my views on them. They're not people.
Well, it's bad for our lives that these chickens get out of hand.
I kind of wonder if they taste like our chicken does.
Everything here tastes worse.
Oh,
Like, you think you get a rare steak, it's actually burnt and nasty.
Hell is quickly earning his name.
Indeed. The chickens actually don't taste half bad.
Oh.
Should we ask them for directions?
Go ahead. Might be a good idea.
I still don't fully understand where we're going, so it probably shouldn't be me.
It's okay. I got this.
Oh no.
So Duke gets off and walks up a little bit. So, I understand that you must discipline your friend for the obvious reasons. I do have a question. So we're looking for basically a moving. You probably already know it's called the Emporia. Do you happen to know where it was last seen, where it was going, where we could find it, where the fuck we are?
You're in hell? These are the spawning trees. And no, the Emporium keeps moving and I haven't seen it in months.
Spawning trees? Obviously, I see the sacks, but like confusion.
So what spawning trees? So do they spawn like flowers? Do they spawn chickens?
Spawn abyssal chickens.
So they spawn the. So are you trying to like kill the trees, or are we like farming the trees?
My God, the tree is a hen house.
A nods, understanding
Please.
that one.
The lake of demon ichor makes the trees spawn, and the trees grow the chickens. So we burn them as fast as we can.
But what happens if you were to like farm the trees and then eat the chickens?
It's too much work.
So we just burn the trees.
Yeah.
Well, everything else here is on fire, so it's not like it really matters.
Exactly.
Get it? Egg? Exactly.
Haha.
But if the ichor doesn't go away, isn't this a never-ending task?
You're telling us.
What happens if you just let the chickens run wild?
Well, then we get eaten by chickens.
So burn the trees. Understood.
As you guys are talking, one of the trees starts popping. You
Oh,
just keep
God.
your... And like 7 chickens just fall out of this tree.
Holy shit. They're all chickens.
You know what? You guys look like you have your hands full, so I'm just gonna let you get back to it.
Damn mortals. Alright, so you guys are just run away.
Yeah, I don't see any reason to interrupt with their
They
chicken
got it handled.
gaze.
Yeah, they're fine.
Okay.
Are the demons inventing fried chicken?
Seems like they're gonna be endlessly
At work.
yeah.
Alright.
Roll out.
Isn't that goo that's spawning the trees what we use for gasoline currently?
Oh yeah,
Yep.
filled up.
We should probably take some of that.
I'm gonna drive over here while the chickens are doing their thing, and I'm gonna try. How do we just like pick it up and like how do we?
There's like a hose and a pump in the back.
All right.
I have a follow-up question. Is
Sure,
the
sure.
tree growing because the ichor exists, or is the ichor causing a tree to grow where a tree would have grown anyway?
The ichor is causing the tree.
So couldn't we dump this on the ground some other time and make a chicken tree happen? Or is that just something happening here?
You don't know.
So it sounds like a good theory. Do you want to take whatever looks like a seed off the tree?
I mean, well, that's what, if we're filling up a can of gasoline, right? Like, I don't know, just the possibility of having it later for something.
Does it look like there's any kind of seed on the tree?
No. There's just the sacks and weird gnarled branches.
Do you want to grab a sack?
I do not want to bring a sack of demon chicken fetus. I suspect it smells strongly.
As you guys are doing this, you look over and see all the like chickens, like the fucking spike on their back like splits open and it's just like red and blood and it just kind of flaps like awkward chicken wings.
Ew.
And their like entire face is teeth as they like
Ew.
fly towards the demons, the
Duke,
devils.
Duke tries to pump the whatever this is faster into the motorcycle to leave.
Ew.
This image will haunt me for the rest of my life. And I have seen many a things in war, but not like this.
Oh look, tank's full, let's go!
I guess we would have filled up both, yeah?
I would assume.
Let's post something on our
Do-
channel
you-
here.
Do we have gas cans or?
No, there's just the tank in the
Oh
ride
god.
that like
But it's got it. You said a built-in siphon.
it's got a built-in siphon, yeah.
All right, baller.
Oh, so cute.
Oh god. Those are awful.
Oh, I'm no longer role-playing my fears. I no longer want to eat that.
Ooh.
Kentucky Fried Nope.
It's like 90% thigh.
Oh,
Chicken thighs.
Just think like turkey leg.
Huh.
it's a chicken banana.
Essentially. All right, so you guys pump up your tank and you leave
Yep,
the devils to the demon chickens.
it's their job. They know what they're doing. They're professionals.
Should we maybe make sure they're not dead? Okay.
No, they're professionals. It's fine. Well, I guess continue to follow the river.
So, up or down parts.
Let's go left,
Up left, down
Or
left.
down.
down left.
Nope, nope, just left.
Oh, just left. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
it's
that's
like right at the point there where we open both tiles by going through the middle.
negative. Going up left.
I thought we said down left.
Down left.
Oh, that's too bad. You said left, and I just said
That's fun.
Okay, now we're going down.
H4.
You've sunk my battleship.
Welcome back, Ness.
We left the gremlins to die to their chicken bananas.
They're professionals.
Professionally dead.
We don't know that.
1 and 3.
Could we have a likely percentile that they survived that?
Roll for insight.
Nope. I'll leave you guessing.
I mean, they're just chickens.
Oh, you've never played a Zelda game.
So you come up here, and on the river you see a dock of some kind. It's a massive dock rising easily 100 feet. Roll like a history check, I guess. You figure that it's some kind of dock for the flying ships that you saw. The massive ones. That you assume is like Zariel's flying citadel. But there is not a ship in right now.
I was just gonna ask that.
There's just some devils just kind of milling around. And like a foreman looking over paperwork at what looks like a little office up near the bottom.
And it for later?
Maybe we should go ask them for directions.
I don't know.
I guess I kind of like approach the foreman. Or what I guess we would perceive as the foreman.
Okay. So as you approach, you see the massive iron structure that appears to be a pair of docking arms straddling the river Styx extends out over it. Hefty clamps, chains, and bars are fixed to the docking arms to lash large vessels between them. You approach the foreman, who is, when you get closer, you realize he's just like covered in engine oil, covering the horned devil, who's constantly chewing on a shard of smoking, red-hot coal.
I'm kind of just like, well met, sir. Are you the purveyor of this fine establishment? My traveling companions and I just had a few questions.
He's kind of stiff.
Yeah, you need work done on your machines or what?
Well, what kind of work do you offer here?
Well, I repaired those infernal war machines like that bike and that tormentor. We swap out weapons. I'll get one free weapon swap. Also armor upgrades, and we install gadgets as well.
Yes.
With what money do you come?
Well, normally we take soul coins, but I've been meaning to get this test run done. But no one's really interested in piloting it.
Piloting what?
Well, see, he points over to the other side of the dock. It's a rusty barge anchored on the river Styx a few hundred yards from the dock. Hanging from it is a large loading crane. Hanging from the crane by a rusty chain is a 10-foot diameter spherical diving bell made of iron and glass. Suction tubes protrude from the diving bell's lower hemisphere like flimsy arms.
I'll test it for you.
We can fit up to like 4 of you in there.
So you're saying if we test this, you'll work on our machines?
Yeah. We can
participate as well.
We can put some Canyon armor on there. It's some infernal iron. It'll increase the armor on it. Just for reference, the current armor class of your machines is 21 or 19 while motionless. The Devil's Rat is 23 because of Dex bonus. It will upgrade to 22 plus Dex modifier. So the Devil's Ride would go from 23 to 26. And the Tormentor would go from 21 to 24 armor class.
I would assume Duke
also-
doesn't want to get wet.
Also, since it's infernal iron, it gives you the machine immunity to cold damage. and mitigates the effects of extreme cold. We got some others. Heck, we could even throw a necrotic smokescreen on there.
What's that do?
The driver can activate this magical device as a bonus action, causing the vehicle to expel a 30-foot cube of opaque smoke directly in front or behind it. The cloud is stationary, lasting 1 minute. The area within is heavily obscured. Any creature that enters the cloud for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there takes 66 necrotic damage. A strong wind can disperse the cloud, and this device takes 24 hours to recharge before it can be used again.
Do you have anything that provides fire retardants?
No.
And you'll give us all of that for taking a swim in the Death River for you.
Well, we'll give you one or the other. You know, pick your poison, as they say. And then we could swap out that harpoon launcher. This is the free bit. We could switch out that harpoon launcher for an acidic bile sprayer, a flamethrower, heck, even a infernal screamer.
Infernals. What does that do?
An infernal screamer is a writhing humanoid torso made of melting wax guts jutting out. And there's a hand crank between its shoulder blades. The figure will telepathically shriek in agony when the crank is turned.
Duke looks concerned.
That is very concerning.
Well, I mean, it's just like some telepathic screams of torment.
We already
mean-
have our own screamer. Then I point at Duke.
It's hardly more humane than burning your enemies to death with a flamethrower.
I prefer to freeze them.
We could go back and burn all the trees if we do get a flame
Flamethrower?
Yep, that thing. I tried so hard. I'm so sorry, guys. Flamethrower?
So, I mean, should we discuss this? Do we dive in the bell? That will likely harm us in some way.
Is it sealed?
I mean, I could just echo dive it.
Don't you have to see your echo?
No, not if I leave my body completely limp and take full control of the echo.
Ooh.
I'll protect your body. Duke stands up and starts like swinging his rapier around.
We could put him in the other machine and put the hatch up. So he is protected in the machine.
Like Lulu?
Yeah.
I can only do it for 10 minutes, though. Then we'll have to swap to the echo. I guess it's long enough to see if it's safe.
Here, let me take you over there and I can explain how it works. Takes you over. You get a better look at the sphere. It's made of metal, glass. Looks airtight. He explains that it is. But, you know, you're taking a devil's word for it. Inside, there are 4 stations where you can use the suction worms to scoop up souls from the bottom of the river. He explains that he knows that the diving bell has enough air to sustain 1 occupant for 1 hour or 4 occupants for 15 minutes each. To be safe, he explains that he only wants to keep it submerged for 10 minutes. And yeah.
So how do we want to do it?
Well, if
2
it's
of us go, we can do it, or we can just let me echo pilot it.
I'm just worried that after, once the 10 minutes are up, you're not going to be able to get it back up.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you and I should go together in case something goes wrong. I don't know really what we could do about, being in a giant hunk of iron underneath a sea of souls. But
I mean, you're not gonna drown. You know how to swim. It's just you're not gonna have a memory.
pray tell, I forget the chickens.
Shoot.
I'll go down if you want. With your Echo Cross.
Yeah, anybody else can go. I'm not getting in the fucking water.
Me and Ryder probably could just go, huh? That'll leave me the Echo to have assist us if needed.
Or you could always send the Echo back up if anything goes wrong, and we could try and figure out how to help you from up here.
Alright, let's try it.
So are you full dive echoing?
Nah, we're just going in. It'll be alright.
So who's going inside?
Krusk and Ryder if he's coming.
Ryder had to go relieve himself.
He said yes, he is going inside.
So we climb inside.
Pray to Torm if something goes wrong.
You guys want to take like a quick 5-minute break?
That'll work.
Be back in 5. are back, live and open.
All right, so you've been led over to the crane. This map I have doesn't show that it's on a barge, but we can all imagine.
Imagination.
Right. And this like bridge down here is the dock.
Okay. Zoom out so I can get a better picture. Perfect.
We can nameplate this boy. Basil Steen is the overseer guy. So he leads you over. He opens up the hatch. You two are just willingly hop in.
Yep.
Rusk, Ryder, all right.
Sure,
Yeah.
he looks like a trustworthy guy. Huh?
As he is about to latch the sphere closed, he says, "Whichever one of you digs up the most souls gets a soul coin."
All right.
Okay.
Remember, soul coins are the valuable currency of hell.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, but a single one.
Yeah, I mean, it was enough to buy like +1 armor at that guy, right?
Yep. That fire armor.
Was it 1 or was it 2? I can't.
It might have been 2 soul coins for that.
It's like 1,000 gold. So
I like money.
Yeah, we were not very smart. We spent most of it before coming down.
so he seals it up, swings the crane out over the water, and lowers you in. And you each take up a station. And I need at the end of each minute, the character operating a suction station makes a dexterity check. The
Okay.
number
Can
of silted
Krusk operate 2 stations?
Mm,
Echo and Krusk, right?
I would almost argue that you would use your like ability that takes a long rest to reset to like operate it.
What ability is that?
Your like unleash one that lets you attack and it attack. 1 to do that.
All right. Can I throw my Echo out into the water and let it just dredge him itself?
No. That seems ridiculous. Remember, it doesn't have its own will. It's your will.
Yeah, as long as I can see it, I can just. I guess. That'd be a lot of multitasking.
So
So dexterity throw.
dexterity check. Yep, just dex, not a save, just
Wait.
a dex.
Wait, hold on. I think before they go into the underworld. What is this thing? Styx. River Styx. Can 2 of them pilot this thing together, or do they actually need more people?
They operate this tubes and the suction stuff from inside the sphere. The crane is operated from above, and it's currently being operated by this guy, sir. Should be up there.
So they don't need 2 more people. They can do this on their own.
Correct.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure.
So you want us to do our first throw?
Yeah, do your first dex throws.
Oh, I
These
hit
are
the wrong thing.
throws, not saves. Yeah, get some. I need a pen.
Oh, Quack, you should turn on your 3D dice. Auto roll, or whatever it is they show.
So let's use Microsoft Sticky Notes.
Notepad.
There you go.
Yay!
That's all right.
That's a charisma, though.
That is a roll.
No, I was just trying to see if it worked.
All right, so Ness is currently holding 11 souls. Yes. Frusk and Ryder has 6. Ness is currently winning. Krusk is currently winning the competition. Another minute passes. Roll me some more decks. What the fuck? You're at Quack's now at 20. Krusk is now at 32. Ruska really pulling ahead.
Yeah, it's normal.
Roll him again. Ryder, now where Krusk was last time. Roll him again.
Ugh.
67.
I
Ryder
would
at
argue that
43.
Fishing on my side is not as lucrative.
Well, you gotta remember, Krusk is a seafarer, you know?
He's a sailor.
He's also a holy man. They're just attracted to him.
Roll him again.
Grumbles to self. I probably sent half of these here.
He's gated on me.
Is that 14 a new one?
Yeah.
So it'll be
It's funny. Krusk likes to collect skulls, but he's the holiest of the group. With his minus... Is it -1? Is it religion?
Yeah, it's like -1 to the religion, yeah.
Alright, so halfway through, Ryder's at 57 and Krusk is at 80. Roll him again.
And we are just totally oblivious to what's going on underneath, or can we see?
It is
We're
too
tying
dark
up
for you to see. It's just a rusty chain suspended to the river Styx. Alright, so 76 to 99. Roll them again. 96 to 116.
Oh no, he's gaining on me.
I got this. I can do this.
So we're 7 minutes in. Roll them again.
Oh!
Yes.
121. Quack Ryder is 110. Well, Krusk is 121.
More bad rolled, he's caught up.
Alright, so that's 8 minutes in. We're going on to the 9-minute roll.
down to the wire.
120 to 129.
Oh, wow.
And here's the 10-minute roll.
Oh.
Ouch. And then he wins on the last roll. That's
I think we tied
134 to 135.
by one.
Ryder wins. Um,
1 point.
at this point, everyone above, outside of the water, hears the terrifying screeches of rocks flying down to attack the dock.
Of what?
Vrox, they're these giant devil bird, or demon bird things.
Swore you said
Shit.
rocks.
Vrock, V-R-O-C-K.
Nope, really thought that
Is
you
this what
said
the-
rocks and Malphite was coming in to fucking ult us.
And
Solid.
instead of raising the spear up, your devil boy flies off to go fight to defend his shit.
Alright, I'm going to the fucking crane and I'm gonna try and figure out how to fucking pull these bitches up.
Oh, 10 minutes in, you guys are just down there going, huh, I thought we'd be going up right now. The crane doesn't move.
So,
Duke.
There's windows, right? You can see through, right?
Yeah, you can see through the glass, but you can't see up outside as you're 40 feet deep in the water.
Shouldn't we be going up now?
You have 30 minutes of air total, and you are 10 minutes into that.
How do I touch this thing to make it work?
I'll let
Uh,
Ryder know I'm not worried because I'll use my echo to get help. But
You should be concerned!
Ryder, you might be screwed if they don't take us up. It's been 10 minutes, right?
I mean, if it gets bad enough, I can just swim for it.
You'll forget while you're swimming and which way you're swimming, though.
I can float. Probably.
Duke, roll me investigation
I'm
to
assuming.
figure out if you can, with advantage, I guess. Let's see if you can figure out how to operate this crane. You pull a lever, and the crane swings wildly to the side.
Oh, God.
Shit.
But something happened.
You can hear the rusty chain creaking from the shift. Does anyone else want to try?
I mean, I'll try again. I don't know. Rhea, do you want to try?
Sure. Let's see if Ray can make an educated guess. She points at a lever that is like midway down and thinks, probably pull that one down. But she doesn't make any move to pull it.
I'm gonna do the one that she says and do that.
It lets out more chain.
Pull it the other way.
I do that.
It slowly starts pulling the chain up.
No, look! It's doing it! He continues to hold it there just in case if it tries to fall down and is looking over to the crane nervously.
Is it still flailing?
It is not flailing. It just like swung right, like abruptly, and it just kind of like swayed after swinging to the side. Let's roll like some Constitution on Kresk and Ryder to see if they got dizzy from that abrupt movement.
Saving throw or
Saving throw, yeah, Constitution saving throws. And this is a Man of Steel. That's a big save. You guys both managed to keep your wits about you down there, despite the rough handling.
How are these guys looking? Can we see that far?
Yeah, the devils are seeming to keep their wits about them. The barbed ones are lobbing fire up at the Vrox, and the boss man is pinning them with his trident and flying straight down into the ground, impaling them on the rocks.
But they're doing fine. They don't need assistance.
While others are being torn limb from limb by beaks and talons.
It seems fine.
Who wants to make a random D20 chance on the strength of the chain?
Just a single D20?
Just a single D20. Alright, it holds fine.
Oh my god.
Still scared by the fucking the incessant creaking of the chains as it's winding back up.
Can I prestidigitation them to get the rust off?
The rust up. Does prestidigitation do that?
I don't know. Clean or soil an object no larger than 1 cubic foot.
it's much larger than 1 cubic foot. Big chain.
You can do a chain.
And like easily a
One
50
link.
foot. It's like 50-foot chain. You'd get like a foot of chain. In the current way it's, wound out.
Is the pulley rusty? I'm assuming there's a pulley that's pulling
No,
the chain up, obviously.
Pulley seems unrusted.
Okay, so it's just the chain.
Just the chain.
Nifty.
Alright. They come out of the water.
Now pull that other lever that made it go right to get them back on land.
Okay.
Slowly, maybe.
No, he just throws the lever. You said slowly, maybe far too slowly. He just throws the lever. Oops.
The crane swings abruptly to the right, and the sphere swings like a wrecking ball.
Oh shit!
And once it hits its like zenith or its apex, and it comes back down. And when it comes back down onto the barge, the chain snaps.
Oh god.
But it's on the barge.
But it's on the barge. There's now a dent in the deck. And the glass of the sphere is definitely shattered.
Oh shit!
Huh. Didn't see that one coming.
At least they're not in the water when that happened. You guys okay?
It's got some dexterity saving throws to get out of the shattered glass and iron sphere. Alright. Well,
Nicked himself.
nicked himself. Kresk takes 5 damage of piercing glass shards. This rider manages to climb out unhurt.
So who won?
I don't remember.
do you think he's gonna be upset that his chain broke and we dented the barge?
I think the guy owes us both 1 coin because we tied, right?
I remember tying.
Yeah. So he said whoever won, we both won. So
Might need to help him out.
While you
there.
guys are doing that, a Glabrazu.
Oh,
What?
what?
A Glabrazu. It is a large demon
Oh, fuck.
with 2 giant crab arms, or like claws, pincer arms, and 2 humanoid arms
Oh, fuck.
underneath. Jumps from the shore onto the barge, trying to tear apart the sphere. Making it is. It takes the sphere in 2 of its pincer's arms and rips it in half. And all of the souls you guys suctioned up into it just go like splaying all over the deck of the barge.
I want to
This
find
is not
Margaret.
going as planned.
We worked hard for those. How about best of 2? Person that walks away with the biggest limb from the monster wins.
All right, let's do some initiative.
Initiative. Oh,
nice.
Krusk. Right.
That's not Riz. That's
Ah,
the dev. The demon.
crabby boy.
Reyes
Burgers are done.
is
While you guys do that, I'm grabbing a burger.
that.
You have to adjust my initiative on the token to my original 9.
Original 9. Okay, and what's your dex?
Plus 2.
Yeah, okay, what's the actual, like 14, 15?
Oh, 15.
Something. Alright, and it will start going on a fucking rampage. Who said they'd be right back? Was that Faye? Jenna?
Yeah.
Oh, man, this thing is.
So, just so we know,
You
Can we
guys
walk off
are
this?
actually up here.
right? That's what I wanted to know. Yeah.
Good catch.
Alright, I'm back. Alright.
Multi-attack. Glabrazu makes 4 attacks, 2 with its pincers and 2 with its fists.
Holy shit!
Alternatively, it makes 2 attacks with its pincers and casts 1 spell. Alright. So, it gonna start by making 1 pincer attack on Duke. It's a 19 or an 18 a hit.
That is my armor class.
Alright. And 27 definitely hits Rhea. So, pincer steal 2d10 plus 5. Duke takes 16 damage.
Duke does not.
You take like half.
Yeah.
Okay. Rhea takes 20 damage. Oh. If the target is a medium or smaller, it is grappled. Grappled targets mean it can't make pincer attacks. Okay, so all right. It misses its punch on Duke. And misses its punch on Rhea. And that ends its turn. Faye, you're up.
Fuck. Let's do Toll the Dead.
But it hasn't been hit yet.
That's okay.
Okay. Wisdom save. Oh, that was a 1d30? Well, either way, it fails. So it takes 14 damage.
Yep. And I ain't fucking moving.
Alright, then it's Rhea's turn. She will make 2 silver greatsword attacks. Hitting both of her attacks for 25 damage. And that means it is Ryder's turn.
I guess I'm just gonna attack. I get 4 rolls, right? 2, 1 main hand, 1 offhand, and 2 attack turns.
What?
So you're attacking,
Yeah,
extra
yeah.
attacking, and offhand attacking.
Yep.
So you get 3 attack rolls.
Okay.
Miss. Hit. Hit. Well damage. Or not 12, 20 damage. And unless you want to move,
Nope. I'm good.
it is Duke's turn. Duke, roll to escape the pincer grab. Athletics or acrobatics or athletics? Acro or athletics. You escape.
Hold on, I have a cat on my screen. Okay. I'm gonna try and stab it, I guess.
That's a fail. That's a fail.
Oh, I tried!
And you're done.
Yes.
Kresk.
Alright, give me my echo thing. I want to summon it.
Oh, right. Oh, where are you?
Move up. I want to summon my echo right below me. Alright, so we're going to do the normal double attack plus an unleash. So it's a triple attack.
Right?
All in your triple attacks. Goodness.
Triple hit. Time for some fucking math. 16 plus 17 plus 15. So, 45. Is that just 50?
15 and 15 is 30.
No, it's 49.
I can reroll 2 of the die.
Oh, fuck.
They're 2s. It says 1 or a 2.
Yep. Is it once a turn or a once it's an attack? For how that skill reads.
It doesn't specify.
Great weapon fighting.
It just says you have to use the, even if it is another 1. Or
Got it.
Another 2. So 4 more damage.
That's 4 damage, so 51 damage. Alright.
I'm good.
So Duke escaped, so it's going to make a grab at Grusk with a pincer. That's a hit for that much damage. 13 damage to Krusk. And then we're going to punch Rhea. And punch Grusk. Oh, right, they have advantage because they're pincer. Sorry. Grusk. That's a hit. Let's see if it's a crit. No. Rhea does not get hit. Grusk takes an additional 8 damage. That ends the Ground Pursue's turn. Faye, you're up again.
Huh. Fancy. I want to use a sorcery point to carefully Kairos splash him. So it doesn't hit my friends.
You're gonna carefully what cast?
Kairos splash.
Cryo Splash?
Yes, that one.
Super pressurized. Yes.
The specialty homebrew one.
Dex save. I'm gonna take the first one in single target. Rolls
Okay.
always.
That's fine. No, I want to metagame and use the second one. I'm joking.
You're gonna use your home brewed frosty version of Acid Splash? Excellent. I need to make. Let's roll that. And that is Dex plus 2. Oh, it's only a 12, so it fails, so it takes all 8 damage. And that ends your turn. Alright, Rhea is up. Bada, boom. Coolest kid
Nice.
in the room. 18, 28 damage. And Ryder is up.
Come on, Ryder, you can do it.
Be quiet.
I'm going to roll attacks again. I was trying to see if I had anything tricky I could do, but I think I will hold on to my combat points for now, and I will just attack again. Two hits. I'll do Savage Attacker to roll again for my 5.
Okay. Remind me how Savage Attacker works.
Let's see. 1 sec.
Is that it? Is it the same as the half work thing? No, it can't be.
That's not
Once per turn, I can roll damage for a melee attack and re-roll a damage dice, and I can use either total.
That's once per long rest, right?
Once per turn.
Once per turn. I think you have this in your like Orcish Fury thing, not Savage Attacks, but there's like that other one.
Yeah.
It's your Orc. Yeah.
There we go. I had to figure out how to link it.
Okay. Seems strong. Okay, so that's 21 damage. And with that, you how do you kill it?
Oh.
I want to hew its leg to drop it down to its knees, and then I'll let someone else take a piece of the action.
You make 2 wide slashes at its like tendons and its under like behind its knees. So it
Yes.
falls onto its knees.
Yes.
And then Dukes jumps up and stabs him in the eyes. Yeah.
Yes.
I dig it.
And Crush smashes the claw off of himself.
I mean, it just kind of falls limp.
But I smash it as it falls.
Anyway, okay.
Crab dinner, anyone?
Ugh.
All right. You guys finish it off. You guys hear like a triumphant roar from the devils as
Okay.
they've defeated all of the Broks.
They survived.
A third of the devils died as
Oh.
well. And a big boss flies over, looks at the dead Glabrezu and the mess on his ship around the barge. Broken chain, torn apart sphere, and he goes, "Oh, it snapped the chain and tore apart the sphere?"
Yes.
Most definitely.
You should have seen it. right as we lifted them up from the water souls, all of a sudden this monstrous beast just came up, cut the chain, it fell down and smashed it in half, and we had to let them escape while we murdered it.
And it left its corpse a mess on your ground.
Well, no, we did that. We ended up making the mess because we had to take care of it in payment for murdering your ship. We had to teach it a lesson.
Well, at least most of the souls would have sunk down into the lower decks instead of back into the river.
Calculated.
But let's see. Starts rummaging around in the carnage of this bathysphere of the sphere. And there's like 2 little counters he pulls out of it, and he goes, "Oh, one of you won by 1. So who won?"
I believe my seafaring friend bested me.
No, I think this Ryder fellow won. I didn't really pay close attention.
I know. Smirks and just like flips a coin in between you both of you. Says, "Figure it out."
I guess I'll catch it. And dinner's on me tonight.
We could buy so much more than dinner.
Exactly. He goes, "Alright, well, that'll be a mess to clean up. But successful test." Pulls out a paper. Test number 221. Success.
How many of those were failures?
All of them.
Oh,
We were recovering the old test subjects.
oh.
No. The river is full of souls, and some get stuck in the bottom, and you have to dredge them up. They really ferment down there, so they make there's a real ambrosia. They make.
Like fine wine.
This place never ceases to amaze me.
So, did you decide which attachment or improvement you would prefer on which vehicle?
What do you guys think? My vote's for the one that carries more people to get more armor, but... And we get a weapon, right?
Yeah, you can swap one of the weapons on the Tormentor out. That's the Dune Buggy.
You guys have been down here more than I have. What do you think's more effective? Acid throwing or people screaming or flame throwing?
Wasn't there a 4th option? What was our weapon options again?
Screamer, flamethrower, acid vial.
Oh, it's all 3.
I mean, yeah. There's also like the harpoon launcher that's already on there.
So, we already know that acid doesn't always work really well in this party. And we're already in a place that's on fire, so I think we have to go with the torture device of screams.
I think we go with the acid thing or the harpoon. And we just let the cat scream if we need screams.
So, let's just look at what we got. The harpoon launcher is a ranged attack with +7 to hit, which deals 2d8 piercing damage on a hit. The Screamer is a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw for 4d12 psychic damage.
We definitely should go with the screams.
What does the screamer sound? Can I control the tone in which the scream comes out?
I mean, yeah, you kind of just like...
It's like a honking horn. You can make it a specialty.
Okay, we could fine-tune it.
I vote for the screamer and we name him Zeppelin.
Oh gosh. I'm fine with whatever everyone else decides. Fire is nearly useless down here.
The flamethrower is a 60-foot line attack, 5 feet wide, doing 4d8 fire damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one.
On a successful, it does 48?
It does half as much on a successful save.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking backwards. Yeah, I feel like the Screamer's a good choice.
I feel like less stuff's resistant to psychic damage anyway.
Yes.
I mean, we're in hell, right? Who's gonna judge?
Sure, Screamer.
Alright, so 1 Screamer and some Infernal Iron Armor on there.
That's a good
Sure.
choice.
And I'll take a couple hours if you guys want to relax or whatever.
Can we haggle for fresh treads?
They're not really treads.
Tires?
I feel like they're just like metal spikes that just like don't go through the sand as easily.
Like, think of like Warcraft orc tires.
Oh, okay.
Like wide wood with spikes.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
At least on the rider. It's a bit wider. In some ways. Anyway. So you guys can take a short rest while they get that done. Unless you want to explore the battlefield.
We want to see if there's anything of use on this body.
Might be a good idea.
On Crabman.
Nope, the body is already starting to dissolve into demon ichor.
Which is not edible, correct?
Correct. It is incredibly toxic.
Isn't that what our rides run off of, though?
Yep.
Have any extra containers to hold extra stuff in? Do the vehicles come equipped with like additional carrying capacity?
Yes, they do.
I would
Well, we
like
used to
one.
hose off one of the vehicles and
Wasn't
sucked
funny.
up some of the ichor.
The dune buggy has 500 pounds of carrying capacity. Or cargo capacity, I should say. And the motorcycle has 100 pounds of cargo capacity. So they got room for some junk in the trunk.
Great. I'd love to unload some.
I'm just disappointed that I have not found anything to make a culinary masterpiece out of in all the time that we've been in hell.
Not exactly a place known for its food. It's more about, the suffering and the torment. And the demons. And the devils.
You can taste fear in good meat.
Everything tastes worse here, so it's pointless.
Alright, so you guys want to do like a short rest after your combat? Some of you are a little injured.
I totally forgot to remove this heart of Agathis. I am so sorry. I would generally assume that I don't have that.
Indeed.
So how do we use the hit die healing again? I forgot.
You rolled the hit die. You consume one. You can roll as many hit die as you want in a short rest, but you only recover half of your totals on a long rest.
Guess while we're resting, I'll let Lulu and Greywing kind of fly around together for a little bit. Let Greywing stretch his wings out.
Okay.
He's been cooped up in my backpack most of the time.
Growing makes a game out of dumping sand on Lulu's head.
Aww. Damn, a cat and elephant.
Yeah, at the end of your short rest, you catch Lulu like trying to strangle Greywing.
Oh no, Lulu, don't do that! No! Does Lulu eat? It's a valid question, I think.
Don't know.
I guess at the end of the rest, I'll be like, hey, you guys want some food? And hold out like some rations for them both.
Don't need to.
I guess I'll pop open another bottle of wine and take a couple sips of it and pass it around as well.
Just like a bitter grape juice.
Better than nothing. Place isn't exactly resourceful with water.
All right. Comes back. Your machine is more red than it used to be. And instead of a harpoon launcher up front, there's a writhing torso made of wax and guts.
Ugh. Does it start to smell after a while?
Nope.
Okay. Yes, I'll thank him.
Get a perception check from you guys.
I am not perceptive. Yeah, nope.
Nope. As he walks away, you hear him mumbling to himself. Maybe if I got that set of astral pistons from... You can't make out a name. Could make that pump work faster. Could have it in his forge. And he walks away and you can't hear anymore.
I want to go invisible and follow him.
Pretty sure he meets Malagron, who is literally the Forge Master.
True. Didn't think about that. He must be close then.
But that means he knows where he is. We only know that he's in the mountains. I don't know where his forge is. We just know it's in the mountains. He might know where it is.
Do we want to follow him and ask him?
If we ask him, then he's gonna want them, and we have to keep them. Unless he has multiple, or is there just one astral piston? I don't know! I guess we could always get them and then lie.
Almost sounds evil. Anyway, are you guys done here?
I feel like we should figure out where he is.
Yeah.
Sneakiest. You want to go invisible and follow him?
Yeah, let me go try.
Okay, I'm gonna cast invisibility on Duke.
Dun, 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 dun. Is he saying anything else?
As he reaches his subordinates, he tells his subordinates to get those adventurers away from the barge so he can salvage the pistons from the sphere. And send some riders out to the Forge Master and see if we can't get his pistons as well.
Duke immediately runs back. Where's the sphere?
Up there-ish, yeah.
Duke's gonna get the pistons.
Investigate to see if you can make out astral pistons from the rest of the wreckage. You cannot make them out. It's all just mechanical nonsense.
Guys, there's astral pistons in this thing, but I don't know which ones they are. We have to get them really quickly before, because they're gonna come over and they're gonna salvage it, so somebody needs to fucking get them out right now!
Nobody can see you.
Nope. That's why I'm screaming. So Duke is screaming and saying, "They're in the spear! Sphere!"
Faye, knowing that you're invisible and probably somewhere, tries to walk around.
Rhea has no luck. It is just a mess.
Investigation. Investigation with an I. Ah.
Ryder?
There you go.
Ryder spots the pistons that seem to phase in and out of existence with a hue and can pull them out.
Should probably do this quickly before they return.
I pull out the pistons and quickly hand them to Duke. Like, here, sneaky cat, conceal these.
I'm invisible, so I immediately grab them and conceal them.
I think we should go, guys.
Alright,
We should
all pack up. Yep, let's pack up and go.
I kind of whisper, "Your subterfuge is most impressive."
Kresk, I'm already on the motorcycle. Get on!
I'm on.
Woo!
Let the echo dissipate for now.
All right, you guys all hop into your rides and drive off.
We want to follow the riders from a distance, I'd say. I tell Duke, or assuming Duke told us.
I haven't yet.
Okay.
It literally looks like that Kresk is just riding on a vehicle that has nothing on it.
Well, it already looks somewhat like that, because
I'm inside the yeah. But I was actually going to do that anyway, so I'm going to follow them, and I'm going to tell Kresk.
They were talking about there's apparently another set of astral pistons and they're going to the Forge Master, which I don't know where they are, but we should follow them. That way we can see if we can get the other ones.
We only need a pair. How many were there?
Well, we
Depends
don't
on
know if, they're going to work or not.
True.
Besides, if we have all of the pistons, that would raise the value of those pistons exponentially.
I like the way you think.
I have to figure out where a bridge would be. Or where the bridge is. So you guys can follow them. Jeez. All right. So you guys drive away and then set a lookout for the riders. All right. They head southwest. Sorry, southeast.
No,
Or
it's
southwest.
West.
Southwest.
It's West.
We drive in a circle.
Follow them that way.
There's a fucking bridge.
There indeed is a bridge. A bridge spans the Styx here, guarded on each end by a Styx watchtower. You can see the remnants of an original bridge which stood here and was destroyed eons ago. Driving across it, you can see that it has been dedicated to Zariel's glorious victory and ascension to Archduchess. Bas-reliefs along the bridge depict various incidents from Zariel's life with accompanying infernal inscriptions. I assume you're not going to stop and read these.
I don't think so. I don't even know if any of us can read that, aside from maybe Duke.
It's an infernal, right?
Yes.
I don't think I have infernal.
Oh, that was Corwin, wasn't it?
Yeah, I have Elven.
I don't know. Hang on. No, I speak Common and Elvish.
My odd language is Abyssal.
Which is the demon language.
Does anybody have charcoal and cloth?
Nope. I mean, I could just comprehend the language, but Are we going to continue to follow them? Or do we want to stop and read this?
I assume we probably wouldn't waste time to read it. We'd probably just keep following.
Could read it on the way back.
I guess that's fair.
Onward!
Crossing the river, you also notice a drow citadel. It is a tall and narrow tower rising from the river Styx alongside the bridge. Moving on, you are going to travel down here to a section of the Plains of Fire. Which, an immense spear, nearly 100 feet in length, is impaled in the ground here. The skeletal hand of whatever colossal creature once wielded still clutches the cracked leather wrapped around its shaft. You guys are gonna,
Massive!
assumingly, drive past this as well.
Hopefully safely.
Yep. Just avoiding gouts of flame and pools of lava.
Fun!
Get to.
This would have been perfect temperature for baking.
I'm gonna take a gander. You like cooking?
I do. There is not much to do in the downtime during the war, so when I wasn't sending other men to their early graves in the name of peace, I developed a taste for culinary excellence. The only thing as savory as winning combat against a worthy opponent is a perfectly baked apple pie.
Warm apple pie.
In the distance here, you see a large metal scaffolding. It seems thin but tall and awkward. And you guys are reaching the extent of your stamina. You're finding it hard to be awake. Will you push on?
Wouldn't we turn into a gently roasted party if we sleep here?
Feel like you can find a safe place to rest?
Probably a good idea to find a safe place to
If
rest.
there's a safe place here, yeah, we can take a safe place to rest.
We could dig a hole and cover it with a tarp.
You find like an overhang of cliff ledge that seems sheltered
And away from
If you wanna-
fire.
and away from fire, yes.
I'm down if everyone else needs to.
Yeah.
So tired.
Didn't we just travel like almost 200 miles or something?
Something like that, yeah. Over sand. Through fire.
I still have a little energy left in me, I can take first watch.
I want to prestidigitation a bottle of wine to make it taste better.
Okay.
Before going to bed. And
Sure.
pass it around. Again.
Take one down, pass it around.
Does it taste like normal now?
And yeah, you've somehow managed to trick yourself into believing it does.
Thank goodness. Once we're all like ready to sleep, I'm just gonna pass the fuck out. I'll take last watch.
All right.
Alright, so we're sleeping.
You guys get to reset your HP.
Indeed, that is a long rest. Return your HP to maximum.
And I get my one spell back.
Regain all your stuff. And I think we should call that a session there.
All right.
Alright.
And that'll be it for this week. We'll see you next time. Next week is the other campaign, hopefully. It really depends. Have a great night and a great weekend. Bye!